Kent family on lockdown. As study abroad students return from Italy, find out how families are trying to combat the virus.
And after constant back and forth changing weather, will we finally see a nice, concise forecast? The answer coming soon.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine will hold a summit in Columbus to prepare Ohio citizens for the state's first potential coronavirus case.
And Kent State field hockey received a high honor. Today is March 4th, and this is your Thursday FlashCast.
Hello and welcome to today's FlashCast. I'm Anna Louden.
And I'm Dan Snyder.
The Froning family of three made their own decision to go into lockdown for 14 days at their home on the edge of Kent State University's campus. None of them appear to be sick. Chloe Froning, a Kent State architecture student, returned home yesterday from studying abroad in Italy. Her trip ended abruptly due to the rapid spread of the coronavirus in Italy. Once the coronavirus threat has passed, Chloe hopes to meet her friends back in Italy. Kent State will contribute $2.2 million over the next 7 years to improve traffic conditions on East Main Street. The section in focus is less than 1 mile in length and is responsible for 12% of the city's traffic collisions in recent years. Changes include a 4-lane expansion, wider sidewalks, and a revision of the mass transit infrastructure. These improvements aim to increase motorist and pedestrian safety and decrease traffic congestion.
The 2020 spring commencement at Kent State will feature 2 speakers who were wounded during the May 4th shooting 50 years ago. Kent State President Todd Dyken said historian Tom Grace will deliver remarks for graduate students, and follow Kent State alum Dean Collar will speak at the commencement. Collar was shot in the spine on May 4th, and although he is paralyzed, he competes in 5K and 10K wheelchair races.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for warmer weather. This week's been nice, but a little too rainy for me.
I feel like we'd see more weather consistency on the roulette table at the casino. Let's toss it to Will for our weather forecast.
Thanks, guys, and I think you're going to like what you have to hear. So, starting off today, we're going to have a mostly sunny forecast for today, starting off with 37 and then bumping up to 50 degrees at 4 a.m., moving on into the night, where we're going to see an average temperature of 40 degrees and high 30s with cloudy weather. And currently in Kent, we have a 35-degree forecast, but with the wind chill, more like wind warmth. We're going to see a feels like a 46, a mild dew point with low winds and average humidity with no visual blockage of any kind. And moving on to tonight, like I said earlier, we're going to see an average temperature of 39 degrees, very clear, calm, with mild clouds. So it shouldn't disrupt any big plans for any of you night owls. And the 7-day forecast. So we're going to see a very nice, concise forecast, except for Old Friday here, where we're going to go from 51 to 38 and snow. But don't let that disturb you, because the rest of the week, sunny and shiny, except for Tuesday and Wednesday, where we will see possible rain and snow and slush. So for later on next week, make sure you do bundle up. And that was the word from the sky. Make sure to tune in at 6 tonight for the updated forecast.
Akron police are investigating after a man was shot in the leg by an apparent drive-by shooting last night. The incident occurred around Britton Road and Preston Avenue. Police said a man was in his vehicle when an unknown suspect pulled up beside him in another vehicle, and the suspect fired shots at or into the man's vehicle. The shots hit the man in the leg, but the injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. Police are still investigating this case, and TV2 will keep you updated as this story develops.
Akron-based Summa Health said yesterday it was opening a 24-hour call center to address the community's questions and concerns about the coronavirus. The hotline is open 24 hours and 7 days a week and will be answered by live clinical professionals. Trained nurses will answer questions regarding the coronavirus and discuss screenings and systems for travel risks and provide the most up-to-date information from the Center for Disease Control. The number can be found at the bottom of your screen. And Ohio Attorney General David Yost urges local government officials to join the effort to reach a local settlement with the opioid industry in the face of tomorrow's deadline. The current proposed plan by Yost and Government DeWine details the distribution of settlement money from prescription drug companies, of which 45% will go to local and state governments, and the remaining 55% will build a foundation to pay for addiction treatment programs.
Mark DeWine will be hosting a summit tomorrow to address how Ohio will handle an outbreak of the coronavirus. The summit will include the Ohio Department of Health and local health officials. There are still no confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Ohio. Stick with us to find out about the new feature Twitter will be adding to its platform.
And Kent State women's basketball team was in action last night with the MAC East on the line. See all the action coming up.
And find out how a local restaurant chain is helping a struggling family through tough times after their daughter collapsed during her homecoming dance.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008.
He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties.
He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
Robocalls have become such a big issue that the state has announced formation of Robocall Enforcement Unit. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost announced the plan yesterday as part of the Consumer Protection section of state government. Yost said all Ohioans should report all these robocalls by texting ROBO to 888-111. The unit is made up of attorneys and investigators, including some who are involved in legal action against companies making robocalls.
This morning, the United States reported 129 confirmed cases and 11 fatalities of the coronavirus in the country. While there are still no confirmed cases within Ohio, Columbus will be holding a summit to prepare for the potentiality of a local outbreak. The World Health Organization warns against bulk purchasing and hoarding of protective health equipment as it poses a risk of a shortage. The National Health Institute reports that the immediate threat on American soil is still extremely low.
If the Ohio House follows suit, a bill passed February 12th by the Ohio Senate would ban the use of synthetic or substitute urine to fool a drug test. Many companies test their employees for a variety of substances, and individuals are commonly required to submit drug tests. The Ohio Senate president said at least 18 states have already passed laws to ban the sale, possession, and use of synthetic urine. The bill, if passed, will move to pass the legislation.
After disrupting Muslim worship across the Middle East, the coronavirus has stopped people from traveling to the believed birthplace of Jesus. Palestinian officials have restricted entry into the biblical city of Bethlehem, and the preventative measure also saw the indefinite closing of several religious centers, including the Church of Nativity, weeks ahead of the Easter holiday. Wadi El-Mobasher, advisor to the Catholic Church, stressed safety should come first.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Good morning. The Kent State baseball team traveled down to Morgantown, West Virginia to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. It was a rough night for the Flashes as the Mountaineers were able to score in the first 3 innings to jump out to an early 8-0 lead. The Flashes' bats were of no help as West Virginia's pitchers combined for a no-hitter on the night. Kent State will be in action again for a 3-game series with Liberty starting tomorrow. And Kent State track and field athlete TJ Lawson has been announced as the Mid-American Conference Field Athlete of the Year for the indoor track season. Lawson posted the 4th highest heptathlon score in all the NCAA, while also posting a Mid-American Conference record of 5,723 points over this past weekend. Lawson also posted a career high of 24 feet 11 inches in the long jump, which ranked first in the conference. Next for Lawson is the NCAA Indoor Track Championships. The Kent State field hockey team was recognized as a ZAG Field Hockey/National Hockey Coaches Association Division I National Academic Team Award recipient. The honor recognized all programs that carry a GPA of over 3.0 or higher. The Flashes posted an overall GPA of 3.4 with 9 members posting a GPA of 3.5. This award comes after a successful season with the Flashes posting the best conference record in 2019. The Kent State women's basketball team posted Ohio University with a MAC tournament bye on the line. All right, we got jumping right into the action. Erica Johnson for Ohio University. She's going to drive to the basket for 2 of her 28 points in the first half of this highly contested matchup. And here goes Claire Kelly with the nice pass to Megan Carter. And that was a great pass indeed. Now this game, it was close throughout. And here we got Erica Johnson. She's driving to the basket. However, it would be no good. But this 3-pointer would give Ohio University the lead with 12 seconds to go. Now here's Asia Dingle nailing both her very key free throws late in the game. Now late in the game, Erica Johnson would get called for a technical foul. And as Kent State would hold on to win this game and earns at least a share of the MAC East title. And here we got Coach Todd Starkey cutting down the net. And that's not all. He's going to do his best Shaq impression hanging down from the rim as Kent State wins this game 81-77. That's all I have for sports. For up to the minute of coverage of all things Kent State sports, be sure to follow us at TV2 KSU Sports. I'm Brook McMillen. Back to you guys.
An Akron University student brought a surprise guest of honor to his sister's wedding. 5 years ago, Mendel Weinstock promised his sister Riva that on her wedding day, he would bring a llama as his date. Shockey the llama even wore a custom-tailored tuxedo and attracted national attention to the bride's special day. While the promise was made long before Riva ever met her future husband-to-be, Mendel stuck to his word stating, "When you make a promise, you stick to your promise."
Twitter is testing a new feature called Fleets, which are posts that disappear after 24 hours. Unlike normal tweets, the tweets do not receive likes or retweets or public likes. Users can only respond with direct messages. Fleets will appear by clicking on a user's avatar. Many platforms such as Instagram and Facebook have their own versions that are similar to this, and now Twitter is hopping on the bandwagon. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We go live again at 6 for our Thursday newscast.
And tonight at 9, the agenda premieres on an all-new episode. I'm Dan Snyder.
And I'm Anna Louden. Have a great day, Portage County.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.